Good morning, everyone. So today I wanted to do like a mukbang slash story time on the time that I basically got scammed for a birthday cake. Well, I didn't get scammed. This lady from a cake store was super rude to me. So it all started when I was looking for a bakery that could do my cake how I wanted it. Mind you, I kind of waited last minute. It was like 2-3 days before the day that I wanted, or actually it was like 4 or 5 days before I wanted the cake. I was like, okay, well, it's not that late, so I feel like some bakeries would be able to do my request. But I called up some bakeries. I called actually a few, and they all said that they were like booked and they could not do my cake the following week for when I needed it. My birthday was on a Tuesday. I needed the cake by Tuesday, and I had called probably like Wednesday, Thursday of the past week. Okay, so this is a reference of what I wanted the cake to look like. I'll just insert a photo. It's pretty simple, like not too much going on. I mean, I think it's simple. I don't know. I don't bake cakes, so I don't really know if that's like a very complicated cake or something. I just wanted like simple hearts, simple, just like the white looks from scratch, and instead of the happy 1 year I love you, I of course wanted it to just say happy birthday. So I find this one shop on Apple Maps. I call them. The lady was like, hey, yeah, I can do your cake. A lot of bakeries in the area don't do hard cakes until like February. And I was like, yeah, I've heard that because there's this one shop here where I live. It's called Apple Annie's. They don't do hard cakes until February for whatever reason. And the lady actually told me, the lady that I called, she was like, yeah, they don't do it because they don't make it from scratch or something. And she said they already have the cakes like pre-baked, and during February is whenever they have the cakes that are already pre-baked and they came in. I was like, oh yeah, makes sense, blah blah blah. And then she was like, call me tomorrow so that I can place your cake order. And I was like, okay, well actually I'm in town right now and I see that your shop is in town, I can just come in. She was like, oh no, you can just call me tomorrow morning. I actually have laryngitis. Like, I don't know. Okay, so I've never heard of laryngitis, like somebody having it, until I like was on the phone with her. So mind you, this lady was sick, and I didn't think anything of it at the time because I was like, okay, I need a birthday cake by then. I wanted to like take pictures with it, have my family eat the cake and stuff, so I didn't think anything of it. Later on, I looked it up, and apparently laryngitis is contagious. So that was my first red flag. Her not wanting me to come to the place, her telling me to call tomorrow morning instead. Now I thought, okay, she has laryngitis. I don't know if this is like a serious illness or like if it's something that will go away soon. So I was like, okay, I'll just give her a chance. All the reviews on her Yelp were literally like 5 stars, but she had really good reviews. So I was like, okay, I have high hopes for this cake. She gives me her number. I send her the cake to her text message, and I tell her, here's a photo of the cake, but with happy birthday and lowercase letters instead of those words in the picture, please. So she texts me on Sunday. She was like, do you want happy birthday on one line? I was like, yes, please. And then she sends me her address, and she says residential. She was like writing in black, hearts in red, thanks, and then her name. She asked me what time I was gonna be there. I was like, around 11 to 12, if that's fine, thank you. And she said, perfect. She then sends me a sneak peek. She sends me pictures of this cake that looks nothing like the cake that I ordered. She added on a whole bunch of like random things that I didn't even ask for. She added on like white heart icings, like little red candies, like ooh. First of all, I asked for icing, everything. Like, this cake looked nothing like what I asked for, and I was really disappointed because I was not about to pay for that. Like, that's not what I asked for. So she also put the happy birthday in like printed letters, and oh my god, I literally hate cakes that have like printed on them. If I wanted that cake, I would have sent you a picture of what that cake looked like. I was like, oh my god. Whenever I got that text message, I was like, oh my god, this cake looks literally nothing how I ordered it. I was like, okay, how am I supposed to tell her in a nice way that I do not want this icing, I do not want these hearts, I wanted a happy birthday and icing writing, not printed. So I tell my friend Maya, of course, she's got feedback, and she was like, you should say this. This is before I had asked her for like what she thinks. I basically was just like, thank you, it looks great, but I was wondering if you could smooth the white icing hearts away. I also did not want a border, I'm sorry. We also were talking on the phone and I gave her all these requests as well, and she asked me if I wanted a border. I was like, no, I don't want a border. And then I was like, also wondering if there was any way you could redo the happy birthday in black icing cursive like the photo, and smaller please. And I sent hearts, so she knew, like, I'm not trying to be rude. I was just not trying to be rude in any sort of way, because this lady is making my cake. Like, she could spit in it or do anything to it. She then replies with, I have tried to do the cake with what you asked for. Respectfully, I am shocked that you are asking for these changes. There is no bakery anywhere that would put the resources in that I have, and out of courtesy, I was showing you what you had asked for. I have spent many hours on your cake, and I can assure you that any other baker would feel. If you want to make demands like these, you should perhaps take classes and decorate your cake to your liking. See you tomorrow. When she sent this, I was like, is this bitch being serious? Like, she cannot be serious. Like, that's so unprofessional for a business owner to reply to a customer like that. Take classes and decorate the cake to my liking? Like, bitch, what? Okay, at that point, I was so mad. I did not know what to respond. I was just like, should I just not even answer this lady anymore? Because, like, at this point, she's getting rude. She's probably gonna do something to the cake. I had so many thoughts going on in my head, and this is whenever I sent the messages to my friend Maya, and then she told me, like, what I should respond with. And I was like, I'm sorry, but respectfully, that cake looks nothing like the picture that I requested. I've had cakes done before with specific ways that I wanted them done, and there's never been an issue with any other bakery. I personally feel attacked by you saying that I should take classes and decorate the cake to my liking. That's not very professional of you to say as a business owner. If that was the case, I wouldn't have paid you for that. I tried to specifically explain how I wanted the cake done, and I even sent a photo saying how I wanted it done so that there wouldn't be any confusion. I also specifically explained how I wanted things on the phone, and I even remember asking for no border. Since you're shocked at the changes I'm requesting, I would like a refund for the cake. The picture I sent has iced small red hearts, no border, and no white heart. You added things that weren't in the picture, and now you won't fix it to the way I requested it from the start. Like, she was just adding on random shit to the cake and, like, doing it how she wanted it. Like, this is not how I wanted the cake. And then she replies with a whole bunch of bullshit about how the cake is a larger cake, so it requires larger things. I was like, what? And she was like, I have stripped it down. When you pick it up, it will have smaller writing and smaller hearts and no border. At this point, I was like, okay, I don't even want the cake anymore, because I don't know what she could have done to it. Homegirl has laryngitis, and that is supposedly contagious. Like, I don't know if she spit in my cake, if she, like, did some weird to it. I was like, okay, at this point, I don't even know if I want the cake anymore. I was like, I'm sorry, but I would still like my refund. I don't like the fact that you got unprofessional with me over a custom cake that I pre-ordered. By the way, when I did do the phone call with her the next morning, whenever I placed the order and I, like, described how I wanted it, I paid for the cake. So I had pre-paid for this cake before I even knew what it was gonna look like, which was another red flag, because normally you pay whenever you pay half and half, or you pay whenever you get to the shop. I was like, I was pretty specific about what I wanted. This was for my birthday. After I requested changes, you spoke to me in an unprofessional manner, but now that I'm requesting the refund, you want to fix the cake. But before, it was I need to take classes and decorate it myself. I have already found someone else who will do the cake the way I asked for the first time. Thank you. And I just said that so that she could, like, fuck off, basically, because I was like, you know what, I don't want this cake anymore. Like, she literally did me so dirty. The next morning, she replies with, good morning, I'm the owner of blank blank. I'm gonna mark out the names because I don't want to put her shop on blast. My name is blank. I was just made aware by my pastry intern the interaction that took place last evening. Our bakery is just my husband and myself, and I have never let anyone other than him and myself handle any of the customer service. We had a small family emergency and I left the intern step in for 24 hours. I was very unhappy on the way he handled our situation. Pretty shocking. We pride ourselves on our products and customer service. He is no longer our intern, and now it's up to you how we move forward. My husband and myself take pride in every order. I can have your cake ready as ordered, or I can refund you the money. Please let me know ASAP so I can do what you prefer. We appreciate your business and apologize for the intern's awful reaction. My birthday is today as well. Happy birthday. Thanks, blank blank, owners of the blank blank. I was like, what? Like, this lady's definitely lying, because first of all, whenever I texted her the first time, she said, hi, my name is blank. Like, that's how I know she was lying. She literally said it was her texting me. But then I don't know where she's got an intern. So of course, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna place the order for the cake. Like, I need something. I didn't have any cake at all. And I was like, whatever. She was like, if you want to pick up your cake at 11, I will need to know ASAP. Thanks, blank. If I don't hear from you before 9:45 this morning, I'll refund your money by 11. So I texted her back. I was like, good morning, happy birthday. I'm sorry, I'm just now waking up checking my phone. Just curious to see if the cake was fixed. May I see a picture of the updated cake? She sent me pictures. The cake was still looking rough, but I was like, whatever. It's better than nothing, and it's better than how it was before. She put done, period. Let me know when you will pick it up. Thanks. I show up to her house. I forgot that it had said residential, right? How is she gonna have an intern at her house and then fire him? Like, what? Guys, I just realized I haven't even eaten anything. Like, that made no sense at all. I'll show you guys pictures of what the cake looked like. Alright, so I'm sitting here editing this video and I realized that I did not finish because my camera died. So I'm gonna finish off the story time here in my room. So basically, we get to her house, we pull up. Her house has like little signs on the front and it's like her business name and like what she's known for. So clearly all these people in this neighborhood know that she has a business and she's like put out there or whatever. So I get to her house, we park, I let her know that I'm outside, and she takes a while to come outside, and her husband, I'm pretty sure, comes out first. And out, me and Maya came with me. I keep forgetting a bunch of details, but Maya came with me. We were both sus about it. We were just looking at each other like, who the f is that? And then I automatically assumed it was her husband or something, because like, who else would it be? Unless they were trying to like kidnap us or something. But yeah, she comes out with the cake in like an Amazon box, and it was wrapped in like some plastic. And I felt so bad when this lady came out. Like, in the end, I was just like, whatever, like I can just use this cake to take pictures or whatever. Like, we're definitely not eating this cake. And so I took it home and I was just pissed the rest of the day. I literally had wrote a Yelp review like a page long. I was like, okay, I'm about to post this, I'm gonna put her shop on blast, blah blah blah. I was so mad, especially since this was a day before my birthday that she had done it, you know. Like, it was just so messed up in my opinion, and I feel like it was so irresponsible for her to do as a shop owner. But then again, I was like, I don't know, like it's kind of expected since she's not actually like at a business place, because if she was, I don't know if I was like the first customer that had ever experienced that with her business or not. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna post this review because like I'm probably not the only person that she's done dirty like this. And yeah, at one point I thought she was low-key racist. But yeah, that basically concludes the story time. I don't want to drag it on even more. I'm trying to remember, or I'm trying to think to see if I like forgot any key like important parts. But yeah, we did not eat the cake. My sister actually punched it the other day.
Do it.
I just used it for pictures, and I bought a different cake from Apple Annie's and we ate that cake. We did not eat the cake. She basically did me hella dirty, and I'm pretty sure she was lying about the whole intern thing. She was most likely lying about it being her birthday too. She just wanted me to feel sorry for her because of how she acted towards me. There's a lot of like points where I knew she was definitely lying. In the end, I low-key regret getting the cake. I mean, I love that I got some pictures out of it, which is like the only reason that I wanted the cake. But then again, I'm like, was it worth it? Should I have even gave her the money? Like, I still paid for this cake and everything. I didn't ask for a discount or anything. I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna take the cake and use it. But yeah, my camera's literally about to die, so like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more story times. My life's kind of chaotic sometimes, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.